The 2025 Atlantic hurricane season will forever be marked by one name: Erin. Erin wasn't just another hurricane. It shattered records and redefined what's possible in the open ocean. This storm became a symbol of a new era: massive, fast-growing hurricanes that don't need to make landfall to cause chaos. Erin's sheer size and power dominated the Atlantic for weeks, stunning meteorologists and captivating millions. It rapidly intensified, grew to a size that spanned hundreds of miles, and stayed just offshore. Yet its effects were felt everywhere. Erin's story is a warning. Dangerously warm ocean waters can turn a small disturbance into a monster storm in hours. The storm's legacy is a reminder that we're all connected by the ocean's power, and that preparation is our best defense. As we look back, Erin is not just about wind speeds and pressure. It's about lives changed and lessons learned. Erin began as a simple tropical wave off West Africa in early August 2025. Most waves fade, but this one found unusually warm waters and quickly drew energy. Within a day, it organized and was named Tropical Storm Erin on August 10th. The storm's growth was explosive, reaching hurricane status just 24 hours later, before even passing the Cape Verde Islands. Conditions were perfect: hot ocean, calm upper winds, and abundant moisture. Erin's rapid intensification so far east was a major red flag, setting it apart from typical Cape Verde hurricanes. The storm's early days showed how quickly a small disturbance can become a major threat. Meteorologists watched in awe as Erin's winds and structure grew with alarming speed. By the time it began its westward journey, Erin was already a powerful hurricane. Its story had only just begun. This was no ordinary storm. It was a sign of things to come. Erin's explosive power was fueled by record-breaking Atlantic warmth in 2025. Ocean heat is hurricane fuel, and Erin moved over a deep pool of exceptionally warm water, like gasoline on a fire. Its winds jumped over 60 mph in a single day, vaulting it from Category 2 to a Category 5 monster. This rapid intensification is becoming the new normal in a warming world. Climate change has loaded the oceans with heat, making storms like Erin not just possible, but inevitable. The deep warmth meant Erin kept strengthening, even as it churned up the sea. Low wind shear and abundant moisture gave the storm a clear path to grow. Erin became a highly efficient heat engine, converting ocean warmth into devastating winds. The storm was a dramatic illustration of how climate change is rewriting the rules of weather. Erin's growth was a warning. The environment is primed for more extreme hurricanes. This was a storm built for our times. After its rapid birth, Erin marched westward, a lonely giant visible from space. Guided by high pressure, it threatened the Caribbean and U.S. East Coast, keeping millions on edge. As it neared the Lesser Antilles, a shift in the atmosphere steered Erin north, sparing the islands a direct hit but lashing them with rain and wind. The storm's immense size meant its effects were felt far beyond its center. Erin paralleled the U.S. coast, never making landfall, but creating a week of high tension and dangerous surf. Massive waves battered shorelines from Florida to the Carolinas, forcing beach closures and rescue operations. Eventually, Erin curved into the North Atlantic, weakened over cooler waters, and became a powerful post-tropical cyclone. For nearly 2 weeks, it dominated the Atlantic. Its presence felt everywhere, even without crossing a major coastline. Erin's journey was a testament to its longevity and power. It was a storm that changed how we think about hurricane threats. Erin wasn't just powerful, it was enormous. Its winds stretched over 350 miles from the center, making the storm more than 700 miles wide. If its eye was over Charleston, its winds would reach from New York to Miami. This colossal size rivaled the largest hurricanes ever recorded, like Sandy and Igor. Erin's vast wind field generated huge waves and coastal flooding hundreds of miles away. Satellite images showed a sprawling swirl that covered a third of the Atlantic. The lack of wind shear and abundant warm water let Erin expand to its full potential. Its size and strength made it a true outlier, a superstorm for the record books. Erin's first victims were in the Cape Verde Islands, hit by deadly floods and mudslides as the storm rapidly intensified. Over a dozen lives were lost, and communities were cut off by washed-out roads and collapsed bridges. As Erin moved north, its outer bands battered the northern Caribbean with heavy rain, flooding, and punishing surf. Massive waves caused severe beach erosion and damaged coastal properties, even with the storm's center far away. Along the U.S. East Coast, the main threat was dangerous surf and rip currents. Lifeguards performed hundreds of rescues, and beaches closed for safety. Mariners and shipping faced treacherous seas, with vessels forced to detour and some requiring Coast Guard rescues. Erin's impact was a chain reaction. From Africa to the Americas, lives and livelihoods were disrupted without a direct landfall. The storm proved that distance is no protection from a hurricane's reach. Its legacy is a reminder that the ocean's energy can travel far and hit hard. Erin's destruction was widespread even as it stayed offshore. Erin showed how a hurricane's effects can reach far beyond its core. Powerful ocean swells radiated for thousands of miles, turning calm beaches into danger zones with deadly rip currents. Lifeguards faced some of the worst conditions ever, forcing widespread beach closures and impacting tourism. Coastal flooding and beach erosion struck even without a direct hit, amplified by rising sea levels. Erin's atmospheric outflow altered weather patterns across North America, sometimes bringing beautiful, eerie sunsets. The storm's reach was a stark reminder: you don't need a landfall to feel a hurricane's power. Erin's arms stretched across the ocean, reshaping coastlines and weather far from its center. After Erin, scientists agreed this was climate change in action. Record-warm oceans fueled the storm's explosive growth, making rapid intensification more common and harder to predict. Experts warned that storms can now jump from Category 1 to 4 in hours, leaving little time to prepare. Erin's heavy rainfall in the Cape Verde Islands previewed the risk of wetter, slower-moving storms in a warmer world. The storm became a real-world example of what climate models have long predicted. As long as the planet warms, more storms like Erin are likely. The message is clear: the window to act on climate change is closing. Erin was a warning we can't afford to ignore. Erin's biggest lesson: preparedness is more important than ever. You don't need to be in a hurricane's direct path to face life-threatening risks. Rapid intensification means less time to act. When warnings come, take them seriously and move fast. Have a plan, know your evacuation zone, and keep your disaster kit ready before the season starts. Trust official sources for information. Misinformation can be as dangerous as the storm itself. Lifeguards and officials saved lives by closing beaches and issuing warnings. As storms like Erin become more common, we must adapt, build resilient infrastructure, protect natural buffers, and foster a culture of readiness. Erin changed our perception of hurricane threats. Let its legacy be a renewed commitment to vigilance and respect for the ocean's power.